Hello everyone, this is Nupur Sharma and today we'll be starting with a new chapter of class 7 Civics, Understanding Media. You all must be familiar with this word media. We all hear this word in our daily lives. What is media? Let's understand that. Media is the plural form of the word medium. If I say this word medium, what does it mean? It means it describes the various ways through which we communicate, the ways through which we are communicating with other people or other people are communicating with us. Any means through which we are getting information about anything through the communication is known as medium. So media is the plural form of this word medium. Now, in this chapter we will be learning what media is, we will be understanding what media is, then what would require to make it work. Media is working in different ways. So what things are required to make this media work? The ways in which the media affects our daily life. It is very true that media is affecting our daily lives. We are getting influenced by so many things that we see, that we read, through which we are getting the information. We are influenced by so many things. So we'll read about all the ways by which the media is influencing or affecting our daily lives. First, let us understand what is mass media. You all watch television, you all read newspapers, right? You all might also listen to the radio. So the TV, radio and newspaper are a form of media that reaches millions of people or the masses across the country and the world. So these sources of information, that is television, radio and newspaper, these sources are reaching so many people, millions of people across the country, across the world. People are watching the television all over the country, all over the world. They are reading newspaper, they are listening to the radio, and all these things are giving them some or the other information. So here again we can see that communication is there. These are the means of communication. One thing which is communicating with so many millions of people. So these are known as mass media because this media is communicating from a mass of people. That is why this is known as mass media. Now coming to our next point, media and technology. You all watch television, you all might see the TV channels, the news channels. So what do you think? All these TV channels, whatever you are watching on the television, is it free of cost? No, it is not only the people who are enacting in a movie or a reporter who is reading a news. It is not only those people who are present there. There are many other people, many other things which are there and which require money to be there. With a news reporter, there might be other people who are there to help them, right? Like cameramen or spot boys. So many people are there in a news studio. It is not only the news reporter who is speaking the news in front of you all, right? So all these things need money. So cable television. Now, first of all, we'll read about the media and the technology. So all these things you see in the studio where so many people are there, they are using different means of technology as well. Cable television, dish TV, internet, these all technology keeps on changing. Year by year we can see the changes in all these technology that we see in the TV. Earlier there were no color television, but nowadays we can see color television. Then again we can see in television we can find different varieties. Now you can connect the internet also with your television. You have phones, you can use internet. So media is using so much of technology and we are getting improvement only in all those technology. What do you understand by print media? First we learnt about what mass media is. Now what is print media? Newspaper and magazine. See, by this word you can make out print. Print means which is being printed. Printing requires machines, it requires ink. Again you see money is also used in these medias. So newspaper and magazines, they are known as print media because they are being printed through some machineries and with the use of the ink. The different technologies that mass media use are expensive. It cost a lot of money. Here we talked about the mass media, TV. Right now I talked about television, the programs which you see, again it require money. Radio, there are many studios which are telecasting so many programs. There are radios which we hear, so many programs goes on there, so it also require money. Newspaper, again it is print media, printing has been done, the machineries are required, ink is required, again it is using so much of money. So we can see the mass media are very expensive, they use money, it costs a lot of money. The mass media and news channels are part of big business houses. Now because these things require money, where do they get the money from? That is why they are connected to big business houses through which they can get the money. How they are connected to the business houses? One way by which mass media makes money is advertising. Now when you see your favorite TV show, or you see match, or you see news, in between you can see advertisements. These advertisements keep repeating. It is not that once the advertisement come, that advertisement will not come again. No. The one advertisement which we just now saw, it will again repeat. Why they keep on repeating these advertisements? They repeat these advertisements in a hope that whatever things they are advertising, suppose they are advertising a car or chocolates or any other product, maybe clothes, why they are repeating those advertisements? In a hope that people will buy those things. People will go to the market and buy those things of which they are advertising. Because of these advertisements, they make the money, and they need the money for maintaining all these things, for maintaining their studios, for giving the payment to the news reporters. So they need money for all these things. Cameras are required, so many lightings are required. So for all these things, money is also needed. So from here, by giving these advertisement, they are earning that money, right? Now, advertisement plays again a very important role in our daily life. See, if I go to a shop and I see two products over there, two products of same use. Let's suppose take example of a toothpaste, right? So if there is one toothpaste, the brand which I have never heard of, I have never seen any advertisement of that brand in the newspaper or during my TV daily soaps, and there is one another toothpaste like Colgate, you can say, or Patanjali, any brand which I have heard of. So I will tend to buy the thing which I have heard of, the thing of which I have seen the advertisement. Maybe the other thing is better than that, but I will not buy that thing, I will not purchase, because I will say, no, I haven't heard of this company before. So here you see advertising plays a very important role, because the product was advertised, so it was in my mind that I have seen the advertisement of this product. Now, how these advertising become important, how they influence us? For these advertisements, the TV channels, they take some celebrities who will advertise their product. Again, if that celebrity is my favorite, so again it will come to my mind, oh, that I will think that that person is also using, that celebrity is also using the same product, so I will also buy the same product, right? So advertisement plays again a very important role in our life. We get influenced by seeing all these advertisements. And why they are advertising? To make money. Here we say na that these news channels are a part of big business houses. So what these big business houses are? Business houses means who are providing money to these news channels, to these TV channels. They are the business houses. So that is why these news channels are also becoming business houses. They are earning money and then they are putting that money on their studio. Now let's understand media and democracy. What part does media plays in democracy? See, media plays an important role in providing news and discussing events taking place in the country and the world. Media gives us information of whatever is happening in the country or in the world. We are getting all that information through these sources, through these media, right? Now, as I discussed that like advertisement affect us, they influence us, again whatever news we are reading in newspaper or we are listening in the television, it again influence our mind. So it plays an important role in democracy as well. It is on the basis of the information the citizens take decision. We react on what? On the news which we are reading. If the media is providing us news related to any government issue, so we will read that news and then we will react. So all the citizens react by reading all that news points. So it plays an important role in the democracy. Now, what is a balanced report? See, there are so many reports which we read in the newspaper. Maybe some case happens. Now, there is one newspaper, Amar Ujala, who is printing that report. Okay, the report is based on two people. Let's take example that two people had a fight. So there is one newspaper, Amar Ujala, who has printed the report of one person, favoring one person, and there is other newspaper, Dainik Jagran, who has printed the report favoring the other person. Now, the people who are reading the first newspaper, that is Amar Ujala, they will think that the other person was the defaulter. Okay, why? Because they are reading the news which is favoring the first person. The people reading the next other newspaper, that is Dainik Jagran, they will think no, the first person was the defaulter. Why? Because they are reading the newspaper which is favoring the second person. So you see how these reports are influencing people in a different manner. There is the same report is not given in both the newspaper. One newspaper was favoring one, the other was favoring another. So two different people who are reading these two different newspapers will be influenced by that same report. So balanced report is the one which shows both the sides of any report. If any case happens, so a balanced report is the one which will show both the side. That why this happened, because the other side this thing was there. So the report which shows both the side of any case, of any report, that report is known as a balanced report. Now, what is an independent media? We are all talking about media, they are printing report, they are showing us news. Now, let's talk about independent media. What is independent means? Independent means freedom, free, right? Do you think that the media is independent? No. The media must be an independent media, but actually it is not an independent media. What independent media is, let us understand that. No one should control and influence its coverage of news. Means the news, whatever news the media wants to print, no one should control that media. There should not be any political leader controlling that particular media, that no, if it is against me, maybe there is a political leader and the media person has some report against that political leader. So the political leader must not have control over that media, that no, you will not print this or else I will stop your news coverage or this thing. So these kind of things should not be there. There should not be control of any powerful person over the media. An independent media is important in a democracy, and if there will be a powerful control, then the media won't be able to print the actual report. Then again, because an independent media is therefore required for a democracy. Information must be reliable and biased. Whatever information the media is giving us, maybe through the news channels or through newspaper, it should not be biased, means not be favoring a particular person. It should show both the side and should not be controlled by any powerful leader, any powerful person. That kind of media is known as independent media. Now, there is a term known as censorship. There are many issues which are raised up, many things which the media wants to show to the people. But there are things which the government stops the media, they ban to print or to show. There might be some song which might have some words which the government doesn't want that people should listen to these kind of words, or the government doesn't want that people must see these kind of movies. So what the government do? They ban that thing. That thing which is being banned, that is known as censorship. Means that is termed as censored if the government is banning the media to maybe to some song, if there is some song having the words which the government don't want people to listen or to show something, when the government is stopping the media to show such kind of thing, that thing is known as censorship. Okay. Now, there is one more term, that is local media. Now, what is local media? When we talk about the newspaper, news channels, so these are the newspaper, news channels which everyone is able to see. But there are some things which these big newspaper agencies are not ready to show or ready to print. So for all these things, some local media is there. Local media means a media which 2-3 people or group of people will form. Suppose they are starting a newspaper which will maybe be printed in their local language. Okay, so that kind of media is known as the local media, which is started by locally group of people, and they then put all the report which is important for the local public of that particular area. So that kind of media is known as the local media. So you understood what is the importance of media, why media is important, what are the requirements in the media, how it is connected to money, right, how it is connected to democracy, why balanced report is necessary, what is an independent media. So I hope you understood all these things. That is all in our chapter, Understanding Media. Thank you.